Okay, hold on, guys. Let me know if you are signed on. Okay. The whole thing just crashed on us, so thank you, YouTube. So we gotta wait for Nancy and we gotta wait for Ahood. Okay, I apologize, guys. Sorry. Okay, Cameron, do you see it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm here.
Okay.
Just wait for it.
Yeah, we gotta wait for them. Okay. Hi, Nancy. Sorry about that. These damn glitches, they're so annoying. Okay, so we've got your info. Cameron, you have Nancy's information from the last one?
Yeah.
Okay, so Nancy, Ahood, hang tight. We've got your request. And it seems like a bunch of people are back. All right, guys, so sorry. Don't really know what happens when it just kicks us off the system and then we have nothing to go off of on our end. All I literally see is like a black screen and right up until the timer runs down and then nothing. And then we're scrambling to just be live. So thank you guys so much for your patience and hopefully that won't happen again. We had to completely reboot everything. So as you can probably tell from my voice, I'm still getting over this cough. Oh good, I'm glad it's all good. All right, guys, so we're going to start off with the general love forecast like we always do. And then for anybody who's interested in getting your own personal mini reading today, feel free to go ahead and start submitting that in the comment section. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask Cameron. She's our moderator. All right, guys, so I just thought it would be quite fitting to start with this deck, A Very Merry Christmas Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. So let's take a look at the overall vibe and the overall energy. And again, I apologize, I still have a cough, so if I tend to or have to cough, I'll spare you guys. I'll just probably mute my mic for a minute. Other than that, everything's a lot better. My wrist, which ended up getting like a fracture, that took me out of commission, but it's better. All right, so let's take a look and see what is it that needs to come through for the overall collective before we get into personal messages. Unsatisfied. All right, so who is unsatisfied in the connection? Maybe somebody's just not giving you what it is that you need, or that's how they're feeling. Let's see what else. A work in progress. Okay. Maybe it depends on where you're at, of course, in your love life too. If you just don't feel like it's where you want it to be, maybe it is a work in progress. So it might not be where you feel you want things to be with a particular someone maybe, and that might require a little bit more time. Let's see what else. And we have broken, a broken connection, a relationship that went into separation. We have lonesome, and that's followed by burdened. Okay, so we have some energies coming through here where somebody might be struggling because you guys are either not seeing eye to eye or you're not getting along. Might be in separation. Maybe you guys aren't talking right now. All right, so let's grab some insight here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective. And I also feel sometimes, sometimes the universe steps in and takes people out of our lives. And maybe we don't understand the reason behind it at that time, but it could also be a blessing. You've got the sun coming through. Some of you guys might be Leo, or maybe the person that you're thinking about could be Leo. Okay, but this of course is a very good energy, and interesting how it's right next to unsatisfied. So usually when you pick up off of the energy of the sun, everything checks all the boxes, everything just fits, everything makes sense. But if it doesn't, that could be why it's presenting itself in that way, because you're not quite here yet in your situation. Let's see what else. Because at the end of the day, we all want to be happy, right? We all want to get to a point in our life, certainly in our love life, where we are completely fulfilled with the person that we want to be with. Look at this. We've got the Judgment coming through right there. This represents past energy. So somebody from your past who might resurface and come back, going through their own journey, going through their own awakening, having time to reflect on their issues, perhaps why they are apart from you if you guys haven't connected. Look at that. And then we have the Two of Swords. So broken, Two of Swords, stuck, stalemate. There's a stalemate situation here. The connection has been lost. The connection is broken. But I feel this is somebody who wants to come in to fix something here. Look at, we've got the Tower coming through right there. So whenever we see the Tower, something definitely fell apart. It created a separation, which explains why they're feeling sad, they're feeling lonely without you, okay? And then the next card after that is the Six of Cups. It's letting us know that they're thinking about you for sure. Something about the memories that are tied into their heartache and why it's coming through as this burden, you know. More than likely, from their standpoint, they're carrying that heaviness with them, especially if they feel they did something here to cause the breakup or to cause the separation. Let's see what else here. So yeah, they're lonely without you. You guys are probably not together if you relate to this one. I feel you might have been dealing with a masculine who might have been attracted to somebody else, or they just didn't know what they want. They weren't ready to be tied down. They weren't ready to be committed, to be exclusive in a connection. Somebody could have had addictive behavior, or they could have literally had some addictive ways, you know, that contributed to the reason why you guys fell apart. They could have had unhealthy attachments, maybe to other people, or codependency issues. Two of Cups right here picks up off of the fact that they see you as this beautiful person that they had at one point in time an amazing connection with. And now that they've had a lot of time to think about where you stand in their life, they regret it. I feel that they're not with you. We've got the Knight of Cups. Some of you might actually be thinking of a water sign here, maybe Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Knight of Cups is coming through as a very romantic person, the kind who can really sweep you off your feet. But maybe you were also dealing with somebody that initially was very romantic, but then found out that they just weren't really ready to settle down or be exclusive. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, though, coming through. So if you guys really are meant to find your way back to each other, if you really are destined to reconnect, then, you know, it's just one of those things where you got to trust it. Life will find a way to bring you guys back together if you really are meant to be. And then bottom of the deck, we've got the Fool's energy here. So it seems for some of you anyway that there is the opportunity to start again, but somebody is going to have to take that first step. You know, if they truly believe in the connection, if they really want to be with you, then perhaps it falls on their shoulders to take that leap of faith, as is the interpretation of that card, and just go for it. That doesn't guarantee that they're going to be successful in winning you back, although for some of you, perhaps that's what it is that you're wanting as well. You know, so there is the opportunity to start again. That's what I'm getting there. Let me read your comment here. That's the past person. I'm moving forward with my new person. Absolutely. Good for you. I can't wait to see what comes through once we start tapping into your situation. All right, so that's our opening message, guys. Let's see what else needs to come through here for the collective. And if you're just now hopping on, this is the general love forecast portion of the live stream, and then we'll open it up to anybody who wants to go ahead and request your own personal mini reading. Okay, so it's for $22.22 and all of the payment forms are down there. It's scrolling. You also, of course, have the super chat option. All right, let's see what else. For the collective, what do we need to know? Lessons, karmic cycles, advisement, experience, and wisdom. You know, I feel through your own experience with maybe somebody that just didn't work out, there definitely was a lesson tied into that for them and for you. It might have also had something to do with karmic partners, you know. In order to find the ideal love, you maybe had to experience a lesson behind that karmic relationship, perhaps. Solid, stable connection, grounded in love. I love that. So it's going from this, whatever lesson was tied into maybe a relationship that didn't work out, to be able to bring you something more solid, something that is stable, something that you can rely on when it comes to your love connections. Love it. We've got compatible. Okay, perfect fit. You have the key to my heart. I love that. So let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot. Having learned a lesson to be able to move forward and find the right kind of love for you. Look at that. We've got the Knight of Wands, and sometimes the Knight of Wands can have a bit of a reputation. You know, they can be in and out of your life. They could be a very passionate person, you know, maybe a passionate lover, sweep you off your feet type person. But they're just not the type to stick around also. So that could be what the lesson is behind that. Maybe they ended up hurting you. Nine of Wands, regardless of what they put you through, this is telling us that you are a resilient person. You're going to take the lesson behind that experience and move forward. Look how fitting this is, guys. We've got the Six of Swords, moving forward, it literally says. You know, so if you feel like life has just been stagnant for you and it's just not bringing you towards the right kind of love, I feel this is a part of the direction that you're being guided towards. Look at the next card. You've got the Four of Wands, which could represent a twin flame for some of you, but it does represent a very happy energy of love coming in or love coming back for some of you. Wheel of Fortune. And I feel, for those of you that might still be thinking of a past love, there's somebody here that has the opportunity to return, you know, and if, again, you guys are really destined to connect and be together in this lifetime, it'll find a way to do it, you know, because you ultimately hold the key to open up that chapter to allow this person back into your life. They are coming through as your perfect match, your perfect fit here. Look at that. We've got the Ace of Cups. That's followed by the Ace of Swords. I love it. The masculine coming in as the Emperor. Okay. So I feel if you were dealing with a masculine who just wanted to play, who just wanted to be in exploration mode, not really looking to settle down, I feel you're about to attract somebody that wants those things. And if you guys are on the same page, then this is a whole new chapter that's coming in for you to bring in the right kind of love. Because again, going back to the karmic cycles and lessons and experiences, that was meant to teach you the wisdom that you needed to gain to be able to attract the right person. I feel you will. Look at that. You've got the Chariot. So yeah, you're moving on from something challenging. You're overcoming whatever those struggles are to be able to find a new path. This is like that illuminated path that you've been wishing to find. And if you're not there yet, just know that it's a part of your journey to be able to find love. See, you've got the Two of Cups right there. True love. Okay. So either for some of you, it could be a reconciliation if you really feel and believe that there's somebody that's meant to come back and be a part of your life still, or this could be a brand new love connection. You've moved on, you've moved forward, and you're just ready for something better, a better experience. And then we've got the Hangman. So this is about taking a step back. This is like letting go of something that's no longer serving a purpose and giving yourself the space to really think things through in your life. Where do you want to go now? What do you want to do? What are you willing to accept, and what is it that you're not, you know? So life is presenting you with two different paths to take. One of those paths will take you back to the past, you know, where you probably have been hurt and disappointed and heartbroken. And the other path can take you down a road where you can find happiness and love that actually has the potential to go the distance. We've got the Temperance. So this represents a Sagittarius. We are, of course, in Sagittarius season. So there might be something significant that happens for some of you guys during Sagittarius season. Or the person you're thinking about could be Sagittarius. You could be the Sagittarian as well. But it really is about just giving it some time, having the patience to see where life is going to take you. So I really like that. It's taking you here, you know, towards love. Somebody that could either be your twin flame or your soulmate. There's compatibility here between you and this person. You guys get along great. And if you're single and if you have yet to meet somebody like that, this is still a part of your journey to be able to attract this, you know. So if we're in Sagittarius season right now, maybe early part of next year, you might be able to attract somebody new as well. This represents Gemini in particular. Okay, so let's see what else we can find out. But so far that looks really good to me as far as being able to attract something different, something better, and learning the lesson behind connections that just ultimately weren't very good for you, you know? So I like the direction that that's taking you. All right, one more set of cards and then we'll get into some messages for those who have requested readings. All right, here we go. Valerie, hi. I'm ready for the right kind of love. Absolutely. I hope that is your new person, Ahud. That would be nice. Hi, Keandra. No, they're open still. This is just the general love forecast. So I'm going to be doing the personal readings after this one. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and request a reading, that's totally fine. All right, one more group of cards, guys, and let's see what presents itself here. What do we have? Let down, burned and betrayed. Look at that. So this could be for those of you that have truly been disappointed by somebody in the past. You know, they let you down. Okay, but maybe at this point, you're just ready for something new, something better. Look at this. It's a little small. Coming full circle, union coming. Now, for some of you, this could be a reconciliation. For those of you who want that, a new cycle that's coming in for a person that you have already been romantically linked to. But for others, this is love coming into your life. You had to experience heartbreak in order to get here. And then we have holding on to faith. So that's very similar to the energy of the Fool card, right? You know, take that leap of faith and go for it. Let's grab one more. One more for the collective, please. One more. Ooh, we've got some surprises coming in. Okay, so maybe the holiday season could be bringing in whatever these surprises are. That's always nice. Or maybe, you know, somebody you're thinking about might do something unexpected. You don't see it coming. Or somebody that you're thinking about now. And they might surprise you with a direction or something that they say. All right. So somebody let you down for sure. Look at that, 10 of Wands. We already saw the heaviness. Where's that card? So remember the burdened card that we saw? It's picking up off of that 10 of Wands energy, those heavy burdens that we've seen already. That's the person that has let you down. So if you relate to that, more than likely, again, you're just really looking for something better, you know, not so much drama. Life is too short to be surrounded by that type of drama. This is the next card. We've got the Three of Wands. Makes sense to me. So if you relate to this, you're just focused on the future and what's ahead of you rather than what the past represented. Six of Pentacles. What you are looking for is a life partner who basically will be on the same page as you, rather than you just trying to force your point of view or your feelings on them. You know, this is all about equality, two people who are on the same page, being able to give as much as you receive from one another. This person has a good heart. They're a kind-hearted person, and they want to be able to share their life with you. That's what it is that you're looking for. Okay, let's see what else. Look at this, guys. Look familiar? We've got the sun coming through again. And I love how it's right next to union coming. So, you know, if that's what you're hoping for, and of course, you know who it is that you're thinking about, especially if you guys are in separation, this is a very happy occasion right here. And it can represent the union that's coming in for some of you who might be in separation. But I'm also picking up that after so much heartache and disappointment in love and romance, that this right here finally is a good love connection that really will uplift you, finally. And look at the next card, which we see again is the Wheel of Fortune. You know, hold on to faith. Things are going to fall in your favor eventually if it isn't quite yet. Wow. You know, it's like if you have experienced bad karma in the past, this right here representing some good karma that's finally coming in. And then we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be a masculine that could be surrounding some of you guys. Now, this is not a fast acting person. They want to take their time. They want to take their time to get to know you. They want to be able to be the type of individual that really peels back the layers of who you are, you know, and maybe that's something that you would enjoy as well. Interesting how we've got the Two of Swords because it's right next to the Ten of Wands. So, you know, enough with the heaviness of what you've been carrying. It's time to release that. It's time to let that go because it's a situation that's not going anywhere anyway, you know? Oh, I'm glad it's resonating with you, Ahood. Hi, Crystal. Welcome. Oh, I'm glad it's on point for you too, Valerie. Okay, let's see what else here. Look at this. And now we've got the Magician. Some of you guys might be Gemini or Virgo. Maybe the person you're thinking about might have those signs in their chart. Not necessarily Sun. But this is about manifesting your ideal person in your life. You know, it's a very strong soul bond that you guys share. It can represent a rekindled romance, though. So it is telling me, for some of you anyway, there is the opportunity to reconnect with somebody that you still love and care for. But this is also about taking risks in new love, you know, even though you have been hurt before. You're taking your heart, you're taking your wisdom and the lessons wrapped up around all that, and you're willing to take a risk to be able to find the right kind of love. So we've got this very romantic Knight of Cups who keeps wanting to come around. Okay, so Divine Feminines, you might actually have a very romantic partner here. Maybe you already know who this person is. Oh, Nancy, that's right. You're Gemini and Virgo rising. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. What else? And then we've got the World. So that makes sense for me. You know, it's like one book has ended and it's time to open up a whole new chapter, a whole new book, a whole new everything when it comes to your love life. You know, cycles that have completed have already taught you the lesson behind that cycle. Look at this, guys. We've got our Knight of Wands, okay, followed by, look at that, Seven of Swords. There's our cheater card. So take that if it makes sense. If you are dealing with somebody that just wanted to explore their options. You know, they could have been very flirtatious. You might have found them to be attractive, sexy, flirtatious, all of that. They could have been a lot of fun to be with, but at the end of the day, they might not have been completely honest with you, especially if they just wanted to play with your affections. So you could have found this out and decided, you know what, I deserve better. I'm out. And here we are again with our Lover's card. So the Lover's card represents Gemini, and we've seen that already. So you have the capability for deep love, absolutely. You have the capability to romance somebody and to experience that, the intense sexual chemistry, somebody that you want to come into union with. This, however, is also a decision card when it comes to your love life. So maybe this is telling you that the ball is in your court, where whatever it is that you're experiencing in your love life right now, you get to control the outcome of that. If something's not checking all the boxes, you know, and you're sticking it out, maybe you need to ask yourself, it's like, okay, why am I still here if we're just not seeing eye to eye? You know, you have the choice to remove yourself from a situation if you're not happy. And you also have the choice to continue to pursue something or someone if you really feel it's worth your time. All right, let's grab one more here. Some of you guys might have gotten wrapped up in third-party situations. We do have the Three of Swords here. So there's a situation here that created loneliness, separation, depression. You know, it was very difficult to go through this. Maybe you both ended up getting hurt, or if it was a third party, more than the two of you got hurt. You know, and it takes time to recover from something like that. And then we've got the Five of Cups. So sadness, loss, grief, both of these cards representing some sort of heartache that either you went through or experienced with somebody, or they could have come into the connection having experienced all this. So they might be keeping you at an arm's length. You know, maybe you're wondering, like, what is up with this person? They seem to not be opening themselves up fully to me. So that could be why. Maybe they have their own stuff that they got to deal with. Divine Feminine, you're coming in as the Empress. Some of you guys might be representing Taurus. It can represent motherhood. It can represent pregnancy. Maybe some of you guys are wanting to start a family, create a family, or you might be in a situation where you guys are just on different pages, and maybe you're dealing with a person who's not ready for all that. And so rather than committing fully, they're just kind of coming in and out of your life, getting what it is that they need, and not really giving you what it is that you need long term. So I do feel if you relate to that, you probably did walk away from somebody who just wanted to sneak around and have fun and play with your heart, play with your affections, but not get into anything too serious, you know. But I'm ultimately feeling for you, if you relate to this, that there's something else that is on its way to you, and it'll be worth the wait. So 2025 might actually prove to be a very exciting time for some of you guys when it comes to your love life. You know, out with the old, certainly, in with something better, in with something new. That's what's coming through there. All right, guys. So I hope somewhere in those messages, for the general reading anyway, that you were able to relate to it. I know some of you guys commented there that you did. Crystal, yes, of course, you could get a reading. It's through either SUPERCHAT or any of the payment forms down below. It's $22.22 for a personal mini. So let's see, who turned it in first? Cameron. So Ahud, you're first. Okay. And then Nancy, we've got your stuff. So give me 1 second here. Let me just get these cards lined up right. Okay. And then again, anybody else who wants to get a reading, that's totally fine. Okay, let me read through these. Okay, does Darnell feel like I could be the one? It's new. He is Libra and I'm an Aquarius. Darnell is a celebrity singer. That's so cool. Our connection is deep. All right, Ahud, so let's see. Okay, let's take a look and see what we can find out. when it comes to your person here. And I'm so happy to hear that you have found somebody. So let's take a look at the vibe, the energy surrounding the two of you, since it is new. Okay, let me read your comment here, Nancy. That's where I'm at. Like, if I should continue to invest. I'm in, it's been the first partner a long time. Had me in a third party situation. A little closer. Oh, gee. Okay. So yeah, we'll look at that for sure. All right, Ahood. Okay, so this is the very first card coming through for you, Ahood. When it comes to you and Darnell, it says take it slow, take your time with this connection, relationship, or situation. Slow down, be in the moment. Don't try to force or rush anything. Taking it slow will leave more room for fulfillment and solid connection. Okay, I kind of like that. Okay, not to rush into anything. Let me see what other cards I'm drawn to here. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find my masculine deck here. And I apologize, I don't see it. Maybe I'm not meant to use that today. Okay, that's okay. He re-sued you, Ahood? This is your ex-partner? Ay, ay, ay. Well, you deserve something really much better. We have heart to heart, soul to soul. So even though it's new, this is already telling us that you guys are on the same page. So that's good. Do you find that he's touchy-feely? Okay, so this is somebody who likes to brush up against you, sit really close to you. I don't know if you guys have kissed, you know, but he's very affectionate. Let's see what else. Oh, typo. Okay. All right, let's see what else. Oh my. Look at that. Maybe it's too soon to call it, but this is coming through marriage material. All right, so let's confirm that. Let's take a look and see what the overall energy is when it comes to the two of you, but that certainly is a nice card to come forward. All right. Well, when the time comes, it seems that he would be a very affectionate, very loving partner. I love that you've got the Magician coming through. So Gemini, Virgo, that came through earlier. And you mentioned that he is a Libra. Okay, so regardless of the signs representing this card, it still represents a very positive energy for you and Darnell. You know, this is manifesting somebody that's good for you in your life. You think he's the one? Okay. Wow, well, it certainly says marriage material. That's actually really nice. We've got the Three of Pentacles. So this is telling us here, Ahood, that when it comes to the relationship, and I know it's new, he seems like the type of person that would meet you halfway. He seems like the type of person who's not going to be lazy about his affections and his feelings towards you. So that's actually really nice. You know, it does represent the work that he's willing to put in, and that you are so similar. That's great. I mean, how wonderful is that to be connecting with somebody on this level? King of Cups. I love the King of Cups representing itself here, because he has the capability to show you really what's going on in his heart. He's not afraid to show his love, to be perhaps vulnerable and open himself up to you. Again, it's the way it's coming through. King of Cups is kind of touchy-feely, very affectionate. You guys have gone through the same thing. Look at this. Look at how it's lining up. We've got the Hierophant right next to marriage material. So this right here represents commitment, like that traditional commitment relationship that you're both looking for. Oh, wow. Ace of Wands, followed by Ace of Cups, followed by, look at this, Four of Wands. Whoa, okay. Possibility, I mean, I know it's way too soon. You know, it's new, like you said. And you guys are still going through the motions of getting to know each other. But I don't want to give you false hope, but I mean, it's pointing towards something really nice here. This is a new beginning that's coming in for you, and perhaps you're both seeing the potential in each other. The spark is definitely there. And he is very affectionate. I love it. Okay. Look at this. Okay, so we see the two aces representing something new, representing a deep connection, or it's going to be a deep connection the longer you guys know each other. The potential to be recognized as a twin flame connection. But regardless of labels, it does indicate a reason to celebrate something here between the two of you. And this just grabbed my attention because the King and Queen of Cups represents counterparts. Okay, it's like two people who are very compatible that just fit. It's like two pieces of a puzzle that makes sense. You guys fit together like a glove, like a perfect match. And look at this. You had to walk away from one situation in order to open yourself up to this new chapter in love. So trust what you're feeling when it comes to this connection. I mean, so far it looks fantastic. All right. And then look at the next card. We've got the star representing your own Aquarius energy. So life is really wanting to direct you onto a very different path here. It's like we were brought to, yes, I agree. And you've got the star right there. You know, it's like a fulfilled wish that's finally being answered. Look at that. You've got the Hangman. So again, you had to let go. You had to walk away from one situation, close that chapter in order to kind of take a step back and reassess your life. And the moment you did that, love came in. Something else, something better came in. How cool is that? And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. It's true, you know, it's going to require a lot more time. And I feel that's just life that's going to take you guys both forward. I feel he's willing, he certainly is willing to put in the work to prove to you that he's worthy of being your partner. So this right here, it's telling us that it might take a little bit more time to really see where this is all going to go. But it sure is worth exploring it, Ahud. It looks really nice. Look at all of these amazing cards. You know, you've got the Four of Wands representing a very happy outcome to this. Certainly a reason to celebrate a new chapter in your life. You guys are on the same page. Marriage material. And again, in order to achieve all this, you had to walk away from one situation and open up to a new one. So that's what I've got for you. That's a beautiful message. So I wish you the best when it comes to the connection with Darnell. That looks really nice. Beautiful vibe. Beautiful energy. All right. So Nancy, you're up next. Okay. Let me just get these cards back together. So that was great, Ahud. He lives in Minnesota. You're in Vegas. Okay, so there's the physical distance there. Wow. Well, you know what? I feel there's a lot to explore there when it comes to the two of you. It certainly is worth it. He approached you on IG out of the blue. I love it. Sometimes that's really the best way to start a conversation, you know? And then once you really do feel that connection, finding a way to really see each other for real in the 3D world. So I wish you the best. Good luck. It looks good. The energies that I'm picking up from that, it's fantastic. All right, Nancy. Okay, so what does Spirit advise me to do when it comes to me and Joanna, Pisces? Should I move on or keep working on the relationship? Okay. Let's see. What is the energy? What is the vibe that needs to come through here? Being guided to this deck. Okay. And you're very welcome, Ahu. Thank you. All right, Nancy, let's see. Focusing on you and Joanna. Okay, here we go. We have divine timing. The universe's time frame, higher guidance. So this is telling me that for you to get full clarity, for you to get the answer that you really need, it's going to require a little bit more time. So should you move on or keep working on the relationship, I'm guided with just this card that it's not the right time to throw in the towel, you know. Be aware, obviously, of what it is that you're going through. But I think in time, you'll be able to get the answers. That might not be fully disclosing itself right now. Okay, what else? What else when it comes to this connection? Is there this flirtatious energy when it comes to Joanna? That's what's coming through here. Seductive, on the prowl, promiscuous. If there's a part of her, you know, that just feels like she wants to continue to explore, and that could certainly affect you. Or she's just naturally flirtatious. Look at this. We've got epiphany. So divine timing, in time, you're going to get that aha moment when it comes to this connection. So whatever she might be keeping from you, or whatever it is that you're not quite too clear on to be able to give you the clarity that you need, that's where time comes in. Let's see what else. Give me another card here. We have manifestation, dream come true, 3D materialization. Okay, so again, the vibe that I'm getting here, Nancy, is more time. It needs more time to be able to give you, you know, the answer that you need, the clarity. Let's see. Chemistry is great. Okay. All right. Talk about clarity. We've got the Ace of Swords coming through right there. Okay. So, like where things stand between the two of you right now, you know, it's not so cut and dry. I feel it will require a little bit more time to give you the clarity that the Ace of Swords is wanting to offer you. Seven of Cups. Interesting how that's lining up with the flirtatious card. Do you know if there could be exes coming in? And I know that, you know, this isn't like a third party situation or anything like that. Let me see. Let me keep going. Let me see what else. Here's our Seven of Pentacles. You know, don't give up. Keep going. In time, time will reveal where this is going. Okay. What else, please? What else? We've got the Six of Swords. So this is what I'm getting, Nancy. As of right now, I say at least the direction that this is going, it's telling you to keep putting effort into the connection. But, you know, you got to feel it out as well. If you feel like you're doing all the work, that creates an imbalance there. And so if you really are meant to move on, if you're really meant to move forward, you're going to know it in time, just not right now. Let's see. And then you've got the High Priestess energy, which makes sense for me, because this is picking up off of your intuitive nature, you know, and if, let's just say she's keeping things from you, you're going to find it out anyway, you know. You're the one who has the options, but she's the one I love. Okay, I got you. This one is basically telling you to follow your heart. And I'm not feeling for you to move on, you know. There's more that needs to be uncovered here when it comes to the two of you. Got the Three of Cups. Celebrations. I mean, we are in the holiday season. You know, maybe the next few weeks might actually be a very social time for the both of you. She's very closed off at times. I say so much and she says so little. So she's not really being too expressive here. Okay. This makes sense for me that the Six of Pentacles, that's exactly what you guys need. To be able to be on that same wavelength. Right now, as you mentioned, she is closed off. She's not really letting you in fully into her heart, into her space. And I mean, I don't know. Do you know if she spends a lot of time with other people, her friends, and not necessarily to indicate a third party, but just wanting to open up her circle with her friends and family, and then you're included in that perhaps? But there has to be more between the two of you. Currently talking after a big fight about equal give and take. Interesting. Yeah, it's presenting itself here. That needs to be worked through. I feel you guys will ultimately work it out, though. You express yourself so much, but she's so secluded. No, she doesn't have many friends. Okay. Okay. Do you know if she, let's just for example, say if she's like the jealous type, if you were to hang out with your friends, you know, considering she doesn't have many friends, does she tend to be, or kind of go into hermit mode? She's the lonely type? Okay. Okay, so we've got the energy of the moon right here, and I don't think she's necessarily being deceptive, but this energy is somebody who keeps things from you, you know, not really opening up, and that's exactly what's going on. She needs to be able to be on this Six of Pentacles energy where you guys are exchanging as much as you give to each other, you know, give and take, as you mentioned. Interesting. She's used to being very independent. Like, it took a lot for her to even constantly text me. Okay. Yeah, that loner vibe certainly is coming through. What else, please? What else? So we've got conflicts here. Five of Wands. That could be the very conflict that's presenting itself here, Nancy. You know, just the fact that she is kind of keeping you at an arm's length. And again, it's not like she's doing anything deceptive necessarily, or that there are other people in the picture. I feel it could be within herself. You know, there's the blockage right there. But at the end of the day, we've got the Two of Cups coming through here. If she would just be able to open up to you and open up fully, to be able to experience exactly what's coming through here in time, you'll be able to hopefully experience that, because there is the potential to manifest it here, for this dream to manifest itself in real life. You know, so it started with divine timing, and we've got the Two of Cups coming through here. So I know that you mentioned, you know, she's the one that you love. She needs to be able to get there as well. And I feel the Seven of Pentacles, it's telling you it's going to take some more time. And it's one of those things where you just have to be patient with the direction that it's going, because it might actually be worth it. And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles here. So we've got two cards literally saying manifestation. You know, the easy part is you've already manifested each other in each other's lives. You've got this connection. Such a soul-like connection, especially in person. Like, we can literally sit there and just be at peace. I love that, you know? And I kind of feel that the issue is within her. And those are things that she's going to have to figure out on her own. You know, it's not really your job to be able to fix that for her. Nine of Cups. So we've got manifestation messages coming through here, Nancy. You know, just hang in there. I know that it sucks to always have to wait to see how things unfold. But it has so much potential still. She just needs to be able to have more time to be the one to come to that conclusion that she needs to open up, that she needs to be more present in the relationship. But it has what it takes to get there. Okay, so my advice is just keep on keeping on, as difficult as that might be. I'm not getting the energy that you should move on because there's still so much here to explore. That is what I have. Let's see, you know, you could be pushy and impatient comes to communication, like as a Gemini. I totally get it. I totally get it. I'm surrounded with so many Geminis, so I totally get that. But yeah, she needs to be able to do the work on herself. Okay, so try to not be impatient and give her the room that she needs to be able to be the type of partner that you need her to be. And I feel in time, literally the first card that came through was divine timing. And you'll have your answers when the time is right. I'm kind of feeling maybe early part of next year. So January-ish or spring season could be when things finally start unfolding for the two of you. That's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, Nancy, thank you so much. As always, appreciate it. All right, let me read your comment. Oh, you're so welcome. And Valerie, checking to see if you received. Oh, Valerie, did we get something from Valerie? How did you submit it, Valerie? Was it through Cash App or Venmo? Just let us know because we don't see the notifications once we're live. So we could check that. Oh, you're so welcome, Nancy. Thank you. But yeah, we're checking on that right now. Valerie, give us just 1 second here. Okay. All right, give me 1 second. Cash App. All right. Okay, no problem. So do you have the information, Cam?
No.
Did you submit your information or in the comments, Valerie? And then we'll go ahead and do that for you. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't see the Cash App or Venmo or PayPal payments once they get submitted once we're live. So yeah, I am more than happy to take a look at your situation as soon as I get the info. Let me see. Is it in the comments? I just want to make sure. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, I see your earlier comments, Valerie. Ready for the right kind of love. So yeah, just let me know your sun sign, your question, a brief background, and let's get into some messages here. I just broke up with a guy. Okay. All right, you guys just broke up. All right, so what's going on there? And if you're just now hopping on, guys, we are doing personal mini readings. Okay. All right, so you thought that he was your soulmate. Okay. So you guys are not together at this point. What is your sun sign as well as your guy? So we can take a look at that energy. Welcome, welcome, guys, especially for those of you that just hopped on. So we're doing personal mini readings here. 2222 to get your question answered. Okay, so you're a Pisces. He's a Capricorn. Lots of third parties. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, please. So ultimately, Valerie, what would you like for me to focus on? If there's a reconciliation that can happen, or, you know, what will be coming in for you? Angels and spirit guides, please bring forward the messages for Valerie, Pisces, and a romantic interest, Capricorn. Okay, what do we need to know here? Okay, let's see. Is there the possibility of a reconciliation here for this connection for Valerie, Pisces, and her person of interest, Capricorn? Okay, so right now we're getting unrequited love. And what that's basically telling us at this point in time, he's on a very different page. And of course, that could be temporary simply because it just happened. You guys just broke up. So he could be feeling resentment. He could be feeling anger or frustration. But at the bottom, it does say there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. This is the next card, though. You deserve love. Absolutely. It may not be with your Capricorn here. It could be somebody completely brand new. And whenever I see this, it reminds me of Cupid's arrow. And just the fact that, you know, it's a feminine energy there. So this could be representing you, Valerie, that you are in control of the direction that Cupid's arrow goes. Because when it comes to your Capricorn here, it does seem that he's on a very different page at this point. Look at these cards. We've got worth waiting for. The card after that is new love. So you're being directed to just go in a different direction here. So should you move forward just based off of this? I would say that's the energy that's presenting itself. Absolutely. That is what's coming through there. Let's grab some tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Valerie, Pisces, and her person of interest, Capricorn. Okay. What do we need to know, please? We have the Five of Wands. So you guys are at odds right now. There is a conflict here between the two of you. Just the fact that you mentioned there are third parties. This card right here represents rivalry. It represents competition. So if he's no longer on that vibe where he's surrounding you with the love that he has for you, he's kind of checked out just based off of what I'm seeing here. So there could be other people for sure in the picture. And you're being guided to basically cut it out, you know. This is giving you the clarity with the Ace of Pentacles to know that you can have a fresh new start, a new beginning when it comes to love, okay? It may not be happening right away, but it sure will be worth the wait. Divine timing is at play here when it comes to your love life. Okay, Marina. Yeah, we don't see it once we're live, but yeah, I trust you on that. Just go ahead and submit your information in the comments, and then I'll of course make sure to do your reading. Look at this, Valerie. So I love it because basically what this is telling you is it doesn't matter where you are right now. What matters is ultimately the direction that you're going. And the direction that you're going is someplace that will bring you good karma, that will bring you happiness. So this is a turning point right here. It's definitely telling you to let it go. Yeah. There's romance on the horizon for you. That's what's presenting itself here. Mm-hmm. You deserve better. You've got the Three of Cups. Now, this can sometimes represent third-party situations, you know, just getting away from that sort of drama. But this can also represent actually a really good energy, a very positive outcome. It's like new love, a new beginning, you know, just enjoying yourself. maybe as, you know, this year comes to an end, the energy of the new year can actually bring you something so much better than where you've been. Absolutely. Ace of Swords. So there's the clarity. You know, what once was confusing, this right here is clearing up the confusion. It's giving you the clarity. It's like, okay, this is what I need to do now. I deserve better. I'm moving forward, and you're not going to be afraid to get out there. You know, sometimes we feel vulnerable getting ourselves back into the dating scene, but this is telling you it certainly will be worth the effort. And it's also telling you just cut this part out because it's no longer going to serve a purpose for you. You're also coming in with the energy of the Queen of Cups. Trust what you're feeling in your heart. Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. It will serve you well. Whatever it is that you're hoping for, wishing for, it's on the horizon. It's on its way to you. The person that you're looking for will meet you halfway. You've got the Six of Pentacles here. This is somebody that will be on board with exactly what it is that you want. Wow, you guys dated for 9 years? You know what though? At the end of the day, those 9 years can be looked at as a lesson for you. And it's now time to move forward and experience better. So it wasn't a waste of time. It was something that you were meant to experience, but it just was not meant to go the distance. You're also coming in with the energy of the Queen of Swords. As the Queen of Swords, you're a badass. You're not going to put up with anything less than what you deserve. Okay, so now you can use that sword and really cut out what no longer serves you and really move forward and prepare yourself for this new chapter that's coming in. And it's coming in. You've got the Lover's card right there. Okay, you might actually attract a Gemini perhaps. Okay, but this is telling us that you hold the key here as far as the direction that you're going. You're not going to settle for anything less than what you deserve. So this is you making a decision to move on, to move forward, to be able to find the right kind of love for you. As far as this situation with the Capricorn, it's not moving anymore. It's done. Two of Swords. We're at a stalemate there. What you're looking for is a partner. Okay, we've got the Three of Pentacles, all about teamwork. Who's going to be able to, you know, meet you halfway, to do the work in the relationship. Absolutely. You've got the Hangman. You had to let go. You had to get your thoughts right. You had to get your life and going in a different trajectory here. This is all about surrendering and letting go. You deserve better. Yep. Wow. You've got the energy of the Queen of Pentacles coming in as well. This is telling us, first of all, you have a very giving heart. You've got a good heart. You've got a lot to give in a relationship. But you're now coming forward with the energy that you're not just going to be giving it away to anyone who does not deserve it. You can stand on your own 2 feet. Look at that. And you've got the Ace of Cups. So it's telling you very loudly through this reading, you know, don't worry about it. New love is on its way to you. You did the right thing by exiting one chapter, closing that door, and this is what's opening you up to the new possibility of finding love. So that looks pretty darn good to me. Let's see. If you need me to send you a picture of my payment, I can't think. Oh no, totally fine. No, I trust you. It's okay. Oh, you're so welcome. That was a great reading, actually. I love that. So there's new love on the horizon for you. And at the end of the day, it's your Capricorn's loss. You know, you can't force somebody to see the good in the connection. So best of wishes to you, Valerie. That was a good message. All right, so Marina, let's see. Did you submit your information for your reading? Let me see. Cameron, do you have it? She said she did. Okay.
No, she sent it in the cash app, but she.
Oh, you sent it. Oh, I got you. Oh, you're welcome, Valerie. Thank you. All right, so Marina, we're just looking for your info here. Let's see. Yeah, because sometimes when it's written down via email, we don't see it. Not once we're live. So yeah, all I need are the sun signs for you and anyone in particular you want me to focus on. And one question and maybe like a brief background on what's been happening between the two of you. And then we'll go ahead and, take a look at that energy. In the meantime, I see 6 people. Let's pull some yes/no questions. So if you have a yes or no question, or just a question that could be answered in a yes or no format, go ahead and focus on it. And then let's see what the answer is. All right, I see your information, Marina. All right, guys, so go ahead and ask your question and let's see what the answer is. And if it's not the answer you're hoping for, maybe timing could be off, but this is the answer. We've got a yes coming through. So hopefully that's a good answer for you. All right, so Marina, let's get into some messages here. So you're a Leo, female dealing with a Pisces male, which you guys had a big argument. Try to apologize. He's not receptive to my apology. Should I hang in there or close the chapter? Okay, let's see. Let's take a look and see what it is that you need to do here, okay? What's the vibe? What's the energy? I really want to pick up my masculine deck here. Hold on one second. I really want to be able to look into that. I'm surrounded by decks, and here it is. All right, Marina. So we're going to take a look at the divine masculine energy here. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Marina, Leo, and her person of interest, Pisces, especially focusing on the Pisces masculine. What is his energy right now? What do we need to know? Okay. This says career. Do you know if he's very career oriented, or maybe when things are challenging, he tends to not think about the relationship and just focuses on other stuff? No, you're good. You're good, Marina. Okay. So basically you want to know if you should hang in there, right? Or close the chapter. Okay, so we've got that retreat energy. Usually when I see that, it's somebody that's considering walking away from the relationship. But we also have confused. So he's kind of teeter-tottering between, should I stay? Should I go? Should I put in any more effort into this relationship? Or are we really done? Let's see what else. What else? What else? Here's your divine feminine energy. Okay. And when it comes to you specifically, Marina, it's telling us that he's confused. So what's up with that confusion? We've got rage. Okay. Interesting how you mentioned that you guys had a big argument. So he's still in that type of energy. Could be angry. He's in that rage mode. And then bottom of the deck we have guarded. That's followed by discover. Okay, so what I can tell you from these cards, Marina, is at least his mentality, his energy that's coming through here, he's got his walls up. And there's a part of him that's feeling like, you know what? I'm not sure if I want to stick things out. I'm not sure if this has what it takes to go the distance. Are there other people out there for me to meet? You know, that's the energy. So let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Marina, Leo, and her person of interest, divine masculine Pisces. So he's considering retreating, walking away. Okay, what do we need to know here? He owns his own company? Okay. Well, we've got the Lover's card coming through. So his heart space, even though he might be mad at you right now, he could be frustrated, but at the same time, because of that anger and frustration and this rage that's coming through here, that could just be temporary, you know, because of the argument that you guys had. So as we can see right there, he is guarded, he's got his walls up, and he's wondering, you know, should I just end this and just go out there to see what else I can discover for myself? Because at the end of the day, Marina, you both have your own free will to choose, right? He certainly does. And that's what the Lover's card represents, a choice that needs to be made. Right now, he could be choosing work over the relationship. Look how interesting this gets. We've got the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands represents two paths, right? And it's right next to this retreat card. So which way does he want to go? And that's where he's not quite sure the direction that he really wants to take things. Because if he goes one direction, then he has to work on the relationship with you. That means that he's going to stick it out. If he decides to go the other direction, he might be in discovery mode where he feels, you know what, let me see who else is out there for me. But he's not quite sure. He doesn't know. Okay, what else do we need to know when it comes to this connection here? Marina, Leo, and her person of interest, Pisces. Let's see. We've got the Magician, okay. So what I'm getting here is eventually he's going to figure out what it is that he wants. It's just that right now he needs time to think. He needs just to maybe go for a walk, you know, just have some distance to be able to have some space between the two of you for him to get his mind right. And then that's followed by the Emperor. Look at this. So we've got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so the Ace of Swords represents clarity and victory. He just needs time to be able to figure out exactly what his plan of action is. Okay. Do you feel, Marina, that you guys are twin flames? I mean, we have the Four of Wands coming through here. So this is what I'm getting. Even though you guys had a big argument, that you guys will make up, that there's the opportunity for a reconciliation here. I'm just kind of getting from your Pisces masculine here, he doesn't want to be rushed into doing that. He wants to feel like he's doing it when he's ready to do it. He's coming through as the Emperor in this connection, so he wants to be the one that takes action. He wants to be the one to decide, okay, I'm not throwing in the towel. I just need more time to figure things out, especially whatever that argument was about. I don't know if he's the type of person that feels like he wants to get the last word in, but I feel you guys will move on from this. I'm not picking up a permanent breakup here. He needs time, that's all. He needs time to clear up this confusion. He needs time to be able to figure out that you guys belong together. Okay, we do have the Star. So if you're hoping for things to ultimately work out, I feel it will. and the Chariot is giving you the indication that you guys can overcome whatever obstacles are in the way right now. That's what I'm feeling. It's temporary. Yeah, he's just in reflection mode. He's doing a lot of thinking. He feels the need to just reflect on the direction that he wants to go in his life. And that includes the relationship here. Yeah, and then we have the Hierophant. I feel he's still committed, though. Should you attempt to reach out to him or let him come to me? I say give him the space. Let him come to you. Because right now he's still kind of pissed. That's the energy that I've got. You know, because of this confusion, he's kind of on the brink of like, you know what? I'm done. And then the other part of him is like, well, let me think about it. You know, so he wants to be the one to decide when he wants to return. So I wouldn't reach out. I would just give him the space that he needs. Yeah, just give him space. Let him figure it out on his own. And then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. I'm kind of feeling it'll be okay. There's things will turn around, you know. It's just reminding me of like a temporary breakup. Because at the end of the day, I feel he loves you. And then you've got the Ace of Cups. You know, he needs to be able to fill that cup for himself first. And then to be able to bring you guys this opportunity at a new beginning. And then look at this. You've got the Six of Wands. So this is still coming through as a very successful partnership, a good relationship. I'm not feeling anything of concern as far as looking at it like it's a done deal. You know, like you guys are forever going to be in separation. I'm not feeling that, honestly. I feel he loves you. It's just that when he gets angry, perhaps, you know, he's not even thinking clearly. So he just needs to calm down. He needs to have some quiet time and space to just really recalibrate his thoughts. And part of the clarity I feel is that he knows you're ultimately the one that he loves and the person that he wants to be with. That is what I have. Okay, Marina, so just try not to worry. I feel you guys ultimately can work it out. And of course, the Four of Wands can represent a twin flame connection. If that's the case, you guys will always be magnetically pulled towards each other. And this represents a happy reunion. Okay, so maybe latter half of this month is when things can finally start moving to bring you guys back together, because it's coming through with a very celebratory type energy. So it's a good vibe, basically. Okay, so that's what I've got for you. Try not to worry. Try not to do anything too hasty as far as blowing up his phone or texting him or anything like that. You just have to be able to remain calm and to not put worry out there. You know, just do your thing, live your life, and just try to relax, you know, meditation, or just being able to do something that relaxes you perhaps, so that you're not always worrying about this. Take your energy and mind away from this and focus on you for now, and let the universe handle it. You know, when the time is right, I feel he'll come to you. Okay, so that's what I have. And I wish you the best. We can always revisit the energy at a future live stream if you want. Okay. All right, guys. Any more? Okay, I think we have gone through every request that we've received. Thank you guys so much for everybody that tuned in. We had our glitch earlier. You know, we went through our typical live stream countdown, and then it's supposed to bring up this particular screen so I can start doing my readings, and it was just blank. Like it wasn't letting us in. So we had to completely restart, and luckily it didn't glitch this time. So again, thank you guys, everybody that took the time to join us here this Sunday. Thank you. And I will hopefully, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it next Sunday because we're going on a trip for business. For those of you that don't know, I'm also a licensed financial advisor. So I'm going on a business trip with my daughter. We'll be out of town for a few days. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it next Sunday, but I will certainly announce it for a future live stream. All right, guys? Oh, you're welcome, Valerie. You're so welcome. All right, guys, we're going to call it a night. Thank you again, everybody, that took the time to join us. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, I'd love it if you do. It's The Celestial Forecast by Carrie. And if you don't follow us or subscribe here on YouTube, we'd love it if you subscribe as well. Thank you guys so very much. Oh, I appreciate that, Valerie. Thank you. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.